Well, I am well and truly knackered. I've just chopped all these down. Got a bin load. My son's just come down to finish it off. Oh, and while I'm at it, and you from Old Swan, you'll recognise yourself. And hold on, I'll just go here. You will recognise me, lad. He's done your flagging for you. Wait, let's get the presents and show. Look at these beautiful gifts. Aunt sent me a candle holder and a clock to match. And from Old Swan, my son Paul done your flagging. I don't know your second name, I'm sorry, but thank you so very much for that. That'll look beautiful on a Christmas table or any party table. I have got a candle, come to think of it. I have got a candle that'll go in there. My granddaughter got me it. See, will it fit in? Oh, I don't want to drop it in. Don't want to chance it. Hang on. That other candle was too big, the real one, but this'll go in it. That's a battery one, flicker flame. But isn't that beautiful, everybody? So say my son Paul done a flagging job for her, and she said pass that to your mum, and the clock as well to match. I have got another shout out to do, but I'll have to see where to put the name, but I will do it later. Stacey and me have been chopping shrubs back all morning. My lad's just come round now. He said, I'll finish that, mum, leave it. Ooh, was I glad. And guess what I found? Don't know where to put them again. Stripping my bed this morning. My hearing aids. And if you suffer with hearing loss, please go to your doctors. I couldn't find them. I was away all last week, wasn't I? And I couldn't find them, and oh my God. I also was saying, pardon, sorry. That's all I kept saying, and it's so annoying for me and them. And if anyone's got the back to me and they're talking like him, oh, let me get back to him. The day we're coming home, I knew for a fact, I picked the key up. You know the key to give to your room? I picked the key up and I put it on my bed. And then when it was time to go, I goes, "Where's that key, John, gone off the bed?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "Well, I put it there before." I said, "I took it off the dressing table and put it on there before." He said, "You couldn't have, you must have made a mistake." I said, "No, I haven't." I said, "I distinctly remember doing it." And a couple of days before, I had to have tablets with food. So I put them in a little tissue and screwed the tissue. And my fault, I must have threw it in the bin. But I looked in the bin and couldn't see it. And he looked in the bin, couldn't. I emptied my bag, couldn't see it. It was in the bin after all. Only with paper and that in. Anyhow, getting back to the key, I said to him, "Have a look in your bag, John, just to make sure." He said, "I haven't. Yours has got a little black thing on. Mine hasn't got that on. I know where mine was. I left mine there and I put it in my bag." I said, "Well, just check." Half an hour later, after me emptying all my bag, all my case, everywhere, and I'm standing with my hands in my ear, doubting my own sanity. I'm saying, what's happening with me? Am I losing the bloody plot here? I remember picking it up off there and I could have swore I put it on the bed. He goes, "Oh, I've got two here in my bag." To say the air was blue is an understatement, believe me. The maids were laughing. I thought I felt like hugging him around the neck tightly because he was adamant. "No, I haven't got it. You've made a mistake. You must have put it somewhere else." I know when someone keeps saying that to you, and I thought, have I made a mistake? What the hell have I done with it? Anyway, I think we only spoke 2 words all the way on the train home, which didn't bother me anyway. And gets to the bus stop, because we get the bus outside the hotel to the station normally. So gets to the bus stop, and there's 2 buses due. There's the number 1 that puts you right outside the station door, or the number 3. That's a bit of a walk when you've got heavy suitcases. And I says to him, he said, here's the number 3. I said, wait for the number 1. I said, it's due in 1 minute. No, it isn't. It's due in 10 minutes. I've seen it on the form, on the bus stop. I said, it's due in 1 minute. He said, it isn't. I looked at it. So we gets on the bus. Argument number 3 coming up. Gets on the bus. We only goes, I think, 2 stops. The number 1 flash by us, goes right by us. I looked at him and I went, it's due in 10 minutes, isn't it? He went, well, I thought it was. It's not me who writes the timetables. I said, no, but you read it wrong and you won't have it, will you? Give me strength. So I haven't seen him since we come home, and that does me fine, though we are supposed to be going to my granddaughter's today. Ollie is my eldest granddaughter for a roast dinner. That remains to be seen. Well, I will be still going. But I said, go home, John. I said, I need a break from you. I said, I've had a couple of days in the one room. Oh my God. So we did enjoy ourselves, especially the night before we come home, as you seen me on the stage. Can't help it. When I know the songs, I'm up. No one's there to be in charge. I'm up, and I've got the bloody mic in. Well, it was only the mic stand, wasn't it? But I'm up and I singing my head off. But Joanne, she was a lovely girl. She sat by us the night we got there, and I only met her on the holiday, and we ended up being friends all week, chatting to each other. But we did have a good time, but he does grind on my nerves. He has to be right every time. And don't get me wrong, I have my moments. But do you know, after all that, when he said, here's the key, I'm walking down the corridor and I stopped, and all the heads are out the door, and the maids. And I went to him, and you know what? After all that, John, and you found the key, what I kept saying to you for 20 minutes, half an hour, just checking your bag, it might be there, and you were adamant. It isn't, I've only got 1 key in there. I said, and after all, half an hour, you found it. You didn't even say, sorry, Skell. Does anyone else do that? He will never, ever say sorry. He just goes and stares like a rabbit caught in the headlights, and that does my head in. Anyway, I'm getting off now. I'm going to wind myself up here. Thanks for listening. You like me agony ants. Bye for now.